Hi and welcome back to a new video. Now this is the awaited video from my previous video of guess a new car. Well, as you can see, now in the new car. So if you haven't guessed already, then obviously this is a Mark III Fiesta. So well done to those who guessed right. So to those who thought it was an Escort Series 1 or RS 1600, you were kind of right. I'll go through it in a minute why you possibly thought that. But yes, this is a 1989 Mark III Fiesta 1.1 with an amazing 56 brake horsepower, manual choke, things like that, no aircon, no electric windows, no power steering, the basic but somewhat very retro and stylish Fiesta. Now in a bit I'll go through a few different things of why I bought the car and things like that, but obviously you want to see the outside of the car, so I'll roll a few clips now and you can see the car. So yeah, that is the Fiesta that I bought. Now I know what you're thinking, it's a little bit rough around the edges, but I'll go through everything in a second and go through it all. So to start at the beginning, as you all know, I sold the Mark IV. That went to a nice chap in the that's now MOT and driving around. And potentially, yes, I was going to leave it a little bit before I bought another car. But obviously, once you've got that buzz about trying to find something, you're on selling pages and all sorts, trying to have a look around and see what it's about. Now, obviously, like before, I only sold the Mark IV for a little bit. I haven't got a massive budget, so the idea was to buy something that was a little bit more, not too much more than what I sold the Mark IV. It's kind of like next step up, that potentially possibly may add a short MOT, no MOT, and then do a little bit of work to it. But then I don't know, something happened where literally my wife decided to have a look as well. I think because I was annoying her looking through the the internet most nights, and she came across this one basically, and it had literally been for sale 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. Immediately I was like, wow, gotta have a look at that one, better look. So contacted the guy and arranged to go and see it pretty much early the next day, so I didn't want it to let it escape really. So yeah, I went down to see it the next day, and I think I was a bit harsh to the guy because I went and saw a bit of the rust and stuff, and I kind of wondered whether to go for it or not. So originally I said no. I was going to let it go, and I drove home. And thinking about it, when you go and see a car, when you drive a car, it's one of those things, you kind of get that feeling, and deep down whether you think you made the right choice. I've got to bear in mind that it is a 31-year-old car, and it's going to have some rust and some issues. And I spoke to the wife and said, look, it does need a little bit of work. Forget it. We're going to be on baked beans for a week or two, or a month or so. to start, getting some money back. But it's just, if it's what I want, then go for it. So the guy that I got it from was he was pretty good about it. By the way, he's watching, so say hi. And basically I messaged him back and said, look, I'll take it. Obviously I need to get it transported because I can't really drive it. Basically I've got it back here. So that was the background behind it. Now, going back to the photo, I don't mean to bore you too much with going through this. I know you've probably seen what car it is, and some of you have turned off. If you haven't and you're watching, then hope you enjoy. So the reason why you would think, or some people guessed, obviously 1600. Don't know if you saw or not, but it does have the actually has the Escort S1 alloys, not the RS 1600s. Now, the two alloys are pretty much identical, but the way that you tell them, difference between each other, I'll just put a photo in. The RS 1600s only have, I believe, I may have got this backwards, but I believe only engraving, writing on one of the spokes, where the Series 1, which what these are, I've got engraving on 2 or 3 of the spokes. But so that's why it caught some of off, which was quite good. This is a photo which obviously I did cover up, which I'll put up now, so you can see that. Basically, things to do with this car. Before anyone asks, no, I'm not sticking a 1600 in it or turbo or anything like that. The idea is I would like to get this car back to as it was, as it came out of the factory initially, because obviously it's a bit of a classic. There are some things that need doing. Obviously, as you saw, the bonnet does need attention. That is faded. I did have a go. I don't know if you saw on the clips. I had a go with the some compound, just a quick go on the bonnet, just to see if I could bring that back to life. I'm gonna have a go when I get some money. I say, get some compound and sort the rusty bit out and see what I can do with that bonnet. If I make a total hash of it, worst case scenario, then I'll try and wet and dry it, or spray it if need be. Lacquer it, and then try and buff the orange peel off. As I say, it's a €31 car. The panels are not necessarily not all going to match. It's been probably sat in the sun for God knows how many years. So basically, just to go over a few things, the guy that I bought it off, he's been really good, as I say. He's got the original motor for the back window. I don't know if you saw that the wiper's missing. The original gear knob, which obviously I'd like to put back on because it's got this aftermarket one on. So he's sending me those hopefully, and what it does need is just some things like a bit boring stuff, but another key. I need another petrol lock on that side, because the key that does fit in that, which is different to the one that starts the car apparently, is snapped. So I need to sort that out. I need a spare wheel and undercarriage, because apparently that rusted away. And obviously, just to sort the rusty bits out on the the door bits that you saw, and just a really good sort of tidy up, really. Potentially a service and things like that, but there's not a lot really engine wise. But apart from that, it does have a full MOT, so I could drive it. I could take it out, but obviously trying to afford the ST and the wife's car and just buying this, can't really afford to run 3 cars at the moment, so it's going to sit in the garage just while I do all this stuff up, do these things to it. But potentially, I would like to show it. I think it'd be a nice little show car. But I think the colour's definitely the main attraction to it. So things that have been done. This before I forget as well, it has been lowered, which I don't mind. So much. It kind of gives it a nice look of the car. The press number plates, they can stay for now. Maybe when I'm feeling a bit richer, I'll get a standard set. But just little things like that, mostly cosmetic. The engine sounds fine. It's only done 57,000 miles, so it's hardly done anything at all. But it'd be nice to at some point, as I say, when I'm feeling a bit richer, get it out on the road and enjoy it basically. Because I don't want cars like this. A lot of people do garage them and take them out just for shows, but I would like to enjoy this one as well. And have a bit of fun with it. Do little bits for the channel as well. So yeah, you can expect, I say, for future videos for the channel with this car, yeah, finding little bits, you know, like the carrier for the spare, sorting the rust out. Don't know if that might be a bit boring, but yeah, I'm going to do it anyway, so may as well do videos. And yeah, just throwing a little bit of money at it, you know, tied it up. I don't know whether to try and get a wet vac, because the seats aren't bad, they're in good condition, no rips or anything like that, but obviously over the years they have got a little bit, you know, dirty, so it'd be nice to see if I can get those back. I don't know if you saw as well, the interior does have a Mark 3.5 centre console, you know, where the gear stick is. Put a photo up. I don't know whether I'm going to leave it in or not. I said I was going to take it back to original, but I don't know, I kind of quite like it actually. It gives it a little bit of something. So yeah, it has got an aftermarket stereo as well. That can stay for now. But yeah, basically it's generally quite tidy. Yeah, there's not a lot, but I know I'm rambling on now, so I'm going to wrap it up there. But yeah, let me know what you think of the car. I'm pretty happy with it, to be fair. As I say, I just need to get some money back so I can start doing a few bits to it basically. But yeah, I wanted to get this video out just to show you, because I didn't want to keep you all waiting. And if you are still with me watching, I say that's great. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.